Technology Center.
At Jumbo Foods, our commitment and involvement in the community has always been the driving force behind the way we do business. We are proud to support local initiatives from food pantries, church programs.
All right, getting ready for your high school boys action. This is Kremlin Hillsdale against Cherokee once again. Bronx in their white with white numbers, red trim. You'll have to rely on me because those numbers can be hard to see. Against the Cherokee Chiefs in their visiting red. Starting for each team. Leslie, as Landon Schultz looked like he won the tip, but Wyatt comes away with it for Cherokee. This is Leslie now, left wing. He drives inside. His layup is no good. Good contest there by 3 Bronx. Landon Schultz nearly hit the deck there. Bonine bringing it up now for Kremlin Hillsdale. This is Damian Ramirez guarding David Granberg on the near side. Gives it up to Harris Keefley. It's guarded by Noah Leslie. Keefley dribbling with that left hand. Looks like Leslie been instructed to pressure Keefley, make him dribble, force him off with that left hand. First foul of the game called on Noah Leslie there. Reaching in on Harris Keefley. Looked like we had a bad pass there. The official passed it off with that shoe pad. Landon Schultz got to get it in. Tried to get it to Everett Bonine. It was tapped out of bounds by Rustin James, and Rustin James might have just tweaked his ankle. It looked like he might have stepped on a teammate's shoe there. Looks like he's all right. Still limping a little bit, walking gingerly on it. This is David Hoover, guarded by Ramirez. Hoover gives it to Keefley. Keefley now gives it to Hoover. Hoover to Schultz. Schultz now passes to Bonine. Bonine, top of the keys, guarded by James. Gives it over to Schultz. Schultz is guarded by Green. Trevor Green into the starting lineup tonight for Cherokee. Everett Bonine guarded by James. James giving him space. Bonine dribbling with his right hand. Goes back left, now back right. Picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Gives it up to Granberg. Granberg to Hoover. Granberg to Keefley. Keefley now to Hoover. Hoover takes 2 dribbles left. Bonine trapped on the baseline. This pass is off the hands of David Hoover. Too strong there for David Hoover. Turnover on the Bronx. 0-0 is still your score. So we had a missed free throw for Noah Leslie on the first possession for Cherokee. And turnover on Everett Bonine on first possession for the Bronx. We got a walk on Rustin James as he shuffled his feet off of the reception of the pass on that near corner. Landon Schultz will inbound it now for the Bronx. The official looks like he's chatting with some of the women in the corner there. Certainly gave Cherokee plenty of time to set up their press. Bonine breaks it. He's got a 1-on-3. He's going to let everyone go by him on a jump stop there from the mid-post. Put it in for 2. 2 points there for Everett Bonine. It's a 2-0 lead for Kremlin Hillsdale. 6:20 left here in the first quarter. 6:15 now. Gabe Wyatt gives it up to Ramirez. Ramirez now underneath. That's a 2-pointer. Couldn't tell you who scored that one. I've got some people in my way. Maybe Green? Couldn't tell. This is Bonine now dribbling with the left hand. He's going to shoot, pull up from the middle of the lane. That one rims out. Looked like it was going to be good for Everett Bonine again, but wouldn't fall. This is Rustin James. Gives it to Trevor Green. Green looking for Wyatt. Hoover did a good job of denying there. This is Rustin James looking for Green underneath. Finds him. Schultz rotated over, and Green makes a tough turnaround jumper there over Landon Schultz. 4-2 is your score. 2 points for Trevor Green. I'll check with the score, make sure I get who that first basket of the game was on for Cherokee. Hoover, deep 2, right in the face of Damian Ramirez, is up and no good. Rebound Noah Leslie. Landon Schultz hustling to try and poke that one away as David Granberg hits the deck at the free throw line. Wyatt gets a wide open 3 in the corner. That one's no good. Rebounded there by David Granberg. Bonine has it now. Dribbling up left, decides to pull it back out. Granberg thought about firing a 3, instead gets it inside to Schultz. Straight up defense there by Trevor Green. Good job on Lennon Schultz, as his shot was too strong. Damian Ramirez comes down with it. Rustin James now left wing. He walked again. That's 2 walks there for Rustin James. We got a substitution now as Rustin James will sub out. Coming in now, it's Jay Jansen. Jansen, who was in the starting lineup for the Cherokee Invitational, subs in, and Everett Bonin has it stolen away by Jansen. Jansen poked it too far away from himself, out of bounds. Be out on the Chiefs. Bonin gives a sigh of relief there. Fortunate that Kremlin Hillsdale retains possession. So the Broncs are down 2, 4:40 left here in the first quarter. 4-2 your score. Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale. David Granberg has to get it across half court. Now he does, dribbling with his left hand on Gabe Wyatt. And Granberg just passed that one out of bounds. Wyatt had a hand in the face of Granberg. Hoover. Apparently Granberg thought Hoover was going to pop out a little higher. He didn't. And that's a turnover on the Broncs. So Green with it now, right wing. Gives it over to Wyatt. Wyatt to Jansen in the corner. Started by Granberg. Finds Green wide open in the middle of the lane. His shot is good for 2. 6-2 now your score. Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale. Bonin gives it to Granberg. Granberg has it far side. Now to Keithley. Keithley guarded by Leslie. Takes a dribble with his left hand. Gets it to Hoover. Hoover now underneath to Schultz. Schultz. Shot from the middle of the lane. He gets his own rebound, and they're going to call a foul as Schultz grabbed that rebound, went up strong, was able to grab his putback. He was fouled on the floor after he grabbed that rebound. That foul is called on Gabe Wyatt as we've got a substitution. Coming in now is Colby Roberts. He's going to relieve Noah Leslie. There's 2 team fouls, both of them are on Cherokee. Bonin has to get it in. He does. That one goes to Landon Schultz. Now to David Granberg. Granberg trying to get it to Bonin. Jansen did a good job of denying there. There's Keithley has it up top. Now near side to Hoover. Hoover to Bonin. Now to Keithley. Keithley, deep 2-pointer, no good. That one rims out. So open shots for Kremlin Hillsdale just haven't fallen to start this one. Damian Ramirez nearly lost his dribble. Gets it to Colby Roberts. Colby Roberts checked in just a moment ago. Now to Green, over to Ramirez. Ramirez underneath to Roberts. Robert had it on the left wing. Left block, excuse me. Now Jansen. This is Jay Jansen, guarded by Everett Bonin. Jansen has no one to pass it to. Now he decides to dribble, gets it underneath to Green. It's tapped out of bounds. Harris Keithley came over off of Roberts, helped, and tapped that one out of bounds. Landon Schultz subs out. Caden Stewart checks in. Usually you see Caden Stewart relieve Landon Schultz when Schultz has a couple of fouls on him. Not so this time. Maddox Myers also checks in for the Broncs. He relieves David Granberg. So interesting to see who will pick up whose man here. As, oh my goodness, Green had his head and shoulders underneath the backboard on the far side, the baseline side. He goes up with only his right hand and the basketball, able to be on the right side of the basket. He banked it in. 2-pointer there for Trevor Green. We've got a shoe. David Hoover's got to tie a shoe. As Colby Roach checks in for Trevor Green. Green has been a force inside for Cherokee thus far. 2-pointer going the other way for Harris Keithley. Harris Keithley had a nice floater in the middle of the lane while I was trying to describe that Trevor Green shot. That was a strange shot by Green that went in. Colby Roberts has it up top. He's guarded by Keithley. This is Jansen now left wing. It's the playmakers for both teams off the floor. This is Damian Ramirez. He drives from the free throw line and shoots. That one's up and no good. Jump ball between Caden Stewart and Colby Roach. It'll go to the Kremlin Hillsdale Broncs. 8-4 your score. Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale. 2:22 left here in the first quarter. Broncs trail by 4. Bonin guarded by Jansen. Jansen giving him space. Now Bonin crosses half court. Still guarded by Jansen. Gives it out to Keithley. Keithley pops out on his man. Roberts didn't close out strong enough, and Keithley had that three go off the front rim. Good defense there by Harris Keithley on that layup. Looked like he might have gotten a hand on the ball. Colby Roberts' layup was no good. So it remains 8-4. Rustin James checks in for Damian Ramirez. This is Gabe Wyatt inbounding now for the Chiefs. He finds Roberts, who's all alone in that corner. That one's up and no good. Rebounded by Wyatt. That's a second chance opportunity for the Chiefs, and they cash in. Gabe Wyatt for two. 10-4 your score. 1:50 left here in the first quarter. Everett Bonine now driving on Jansen. He falls down. He lost his footing there near half court. And Caden Stewart, he's going to pull up. Right hand layup is no good. And Coach Guffey screaming at the official for a foul on Caden Stewart there. Stewart grabbed it, took a 1-on-3, cashed in on a layup floater from that right block. 4-point game now, 10-6 Cherokee. Rustin James shoots a three-pointer right in the face of Maddox Myers. Myers had his hands down, and Rustin James made him pay. This is Myers, guarded by Wyatt, dribbling with his right hand. Myers gives it to Hoover. Hoover beats James, takes a 2-on-1, and he tried to get it over to, that's a just great defense there by Colby Roach. He had a 2-on-1. Roach was able to tip the pass away, and we got an and one. As Wyatt is able to score over the top of Caden Stewart there. Nope, they're going to call that foul on David Hoover. That's Hoover's first, Kremlin Hillsdale's first of the game. So count the basket and the foul for Gabe Wyatt. Andrew Wright now checking in for Kremlin Hillsdale. He's going to sub out David Hoover. Wyatt at the free throw line. 1, 2, 3 dribbles. Up and good. 17-6 now your score. Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale. That 4-point lead grew to 10 in a hurry. And Bonine loses his dribble again. Struggling with the pressure from Jay Jansen. Colby Roberts bringing it up now for the Chiefs. He finds Wyatt. Wyatt pulls up for three. That one's good. Maddox Myers has to close out with his hands up. That's the second three-pointer the Chiefs have made right on top of his head. So that one's good there from Wyatt as he made 6 points there in about 20 seconds. And Bonine tried to drive it on Jansen. He's going to get called for a foul, and Everett Bonine, I think, is going to shoot two. No, they're going to call that one on the floor. So it looked like they called it when Everett Bonine was going up for a two-pointer. Not so. Andrew Wright moved a little early before Bonine got the basketball there. Stewart has it. He gets it to Myers. Myers guarded by Wyatt. Now to Wright. Wright's going to go strong with the right hand. He's going to be fouled. Are they going to call that one on the floor again? So you could argue twice that Kremlin Hillsdale has been going up for a layup and a foul has been called, but no free throws have resulted. 4 team fouls now. Justin James whistled for his first. Bonine looking for a Bronx to inbound to. He's got to pass it. He gets it now to Maddox Myers. Myers, guarded by Wyatt. Ball's dead. He picked up his dribble. Right now, gives it to Myers. Myers driving inside the middle of the lane. Finds an opening. His two-pointer's up and no good. This is Rustin James with the rebound. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds as Roberts stepped on the line. That's going to be a turnover on the Chiefs. 13-point lead for Cherokee. So we are near the end of this first quarter. Trevor Green subs in. Gabe Wyatt checks out. 5 seconds left here as Caden Stewart has it on the farthest possible spot on the court from the Kremlin Hillsdale basket. He tried to lob it there to Everett Bonine. He lobbed it way too late. Roberts is going to shoot a long two. It's good. And the official's going to call that a three-pointer. Three-point make there from Colby Roberts. Brutal ending to the quarter there for Kremlin Hillsdale as Caden Stewart just hoisted one up. That's a kind of pass you see when there's 1.5 seconds left and not 5. Cherokee was able to grab the steal, go down the other way, get it to Colby Roberts before Kremlin Hillsdale could set up their defense. Three-pointer from Colby Roberts makes it Cherokee 22, Kremlin Hillsdale 6 at the end of 1. We'll be right back.
Our hometown first responders, frontline workers, teachers and school employees, surrounding schools, and so much more. Jumbo Foods, where customers and community matter most since 1987.
Life is a gift of building memories, accepting changes, and sharing experiences.
I don't think I ever really realized the importance of a funeral home until my mother passed away 2 years ago. Everything was just taken care of. Those are decisions you never want to make, and they were extremely helpful in leading us down that path. If you want your family to be taken care of in one of the...
All right, back here, second quarter of action. Cherokee's going to start the quarter with the basketball. They're on top of Kremlin Hillsdale, 22-6. On the floor now for Cherokee is Colby Roberts, Jay Jansen, Rustin James, Colby Roach, and Trevor Green. On the floor for Kremlin Hillsdale are their starters, Everett Bonine, David Granberg, David Hoover, Harris Keithley, and Landon Schultz. Roberts shoots a deep two. That one's in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Everett Bonine. Thought about taking a 2-on-3, decided better of it. He's guarded by Rustin James. James down in a defensive stance. Bonine picks up his dribble, gives it to Harris Keithley now. Shot fake, gets Jansen up in the air. Doesn't do anything about it. As Schultz has it now left block. His turnaround jump shot is up and good. Good work there in the post from Landon Schultz. That's his first basket of the game. Kremlin Hillsdale strikes first in the second quarter. James is going to shoot from that left wing. He already made one from over there. Bonine and James both hit the deck there. Looked like they were both headed for that shot. Might have got their feet tangled up. 22-8 is your score. Cherokee leads by 14. This is Hoover. Hoover driving right, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to call a foul there on Roach. Coach Guffey saying that was good defense by Roach. I'm not sure how they called the foul. Damian Ramirez and Noah Leslie are at the scorer's table. We'll see who they sub out here in a moment. 2 shots upcoming for David Hoover. Hoover yet to find the score total of this game. First free throw is up and good. Rattles in. 3 points this quarter for Kremlin Hillsdale, none for the Cherokee Chiefs. As Colby Roberts and Colby Roach check out now for Cherokee. Noah Leslie and Damon Ramirez check in. 1-2 dribbles for David Hoover. The second free throw is good. 22-10. Good way to start the second quarter here for the Kremlin Hillsdale Broncs, as they've scored 4 points in the first minute of action to open the second quarter. 6:52 left here in the second quarter. This is Leslie. Leslie over to James. James skips it to Jansen. Jansen to Leslie in the left corner, far corner. Looking for Green. Finds Ramirez at the top of the key. Finds James. James thought about shooting it. He decided to drive instead, and they're going to get a reaching foul. I believe they're going to call that on Everett Bonine. Bonine, that's his first. The team's second of this game. So if nothing else, Kremlin Hillsdale can look at the scoreboard and say, hey, we haven't fouled. We've only got 2 team fouls, 1 in each quarter thus far. Noah Leslie gives it up to Trevor Green. Green now to Jay Jansen. Jansen tried to find Leslie flashing across the post. Gets it to Ramirez. Ramirez now to Green. Green to Leslie. Leslie pulls up from the free throw line on the left elbow, and Harris Keithley tried to contest. He's called for a foul. That's Harris Keithley's first. So 2 free throws upcoming here for Noah Leslie. Leslie is also yet to tally a point thus far. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw upcoming here for Noah Leslie. 23-10 is your score. 6:19 left here in the second quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4 dribbles for Noah Leslie. Second free throw is up and good. Good rotation on that basketball. Made that swishing sound at the net that much louder. Coach Hawkins wants to call timeout. He'll try to set something up, as it looked like Coach Guffey was calling for a press for the Cherokee defense. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. 24 points for Cherokee, 10 for Kremlin Hillsdale. The Broncs have 2 points for Everett Bonine, 2 points for Landon Schultz, 2 points for David Hoover, 2 points for Harris Keithley, and 2 points from Caden Stewart. On the other hand, we're not sure who that first basket counted for, so right now we're going to say it's for Trevor Green. He's got 8. Colby Roberts has 3. Rustin James has 3. Gabe Wyatt has 2, 4, 7, 8, and Noah Leslie has 2. Gives the Chiefs 24 and the Broncs 10. 6:19 left here in the second quarter. This is Landon Schultz. Schultz gets it to Bonine. Looks like we've got a 2-2-1 press now for Cherokee. Bonine has to get it across. Now he does. He finds Harris Keithley. Now Granberg, he's going to shoot a left-handed layup, and he shot that one too short off the rim. off the rim and out. And Cherokee going the other way. We got a moving screen. He called that from the other side of the court as Trevor Green just screened off Harris Keithley. Keithley could not get to the ball handler because Green had both hands up, was sprinting, and impeded the way of Harris Keithley. So moving screen called there on Trevor Green. That is his first, team 6th. So good news for Kremlin Hillsdale. They'll be shooting free throws for the rest of the Cherokee fouls from now on. Harris Keithley gets it to David Granberg. Granberg knifing through the middle of the lane, gets it to Schultz. Schultz on the left block. His layup is up and good. 2 points for Lennon Schultz, giving him 4. Both baskets coming in this second quarter. 24-12 is your score. Kremlin Hillsdale has gotten something going here. They've scored 10 points in the quarter compared to just 2 for Cherokee. Noah Leslie has it now right wing. Looking for a Chief. He finds Jansen. Jansen over to James. James, we got a charge. Rustin James beat Everett Bonine off the dribble. And Harris Keithley with the help defense set up for a charge on that left block. James ran him over, charge. Second foul on Rustin James. Bronx are in the bonus, but you don't shoot free throws. Don't shoot 1-and-1 on an offensive foul. So Landon Schultz gets it to David Granberg. Granberg back to Schultz, now to Bonine. Bonine guarded by James. Full court man now from Cherokee. We saw a 2-2-1 setup. Now it's just a full court man. Bonine gets it to Hoover. Hoover driving left, gets in the middle of the lane. That shot is blocked there by Wyatt. Wyatt had good timing on that one. Came over from the help side, saw the shot get released. Jumped up and blocked it. Never Bonine finds a pass in his hands all of a sudden, and he pulls up for 2 from the mid-post. That one's no good. Landon Schultz with the offensive board, and that one rims out. Tough break there for the Bronx, and they're going to say white. Noah Leslie, have to grab the loose ball if you can. You never know what the officials are going to call. He let that one go out of bounds right in front of his face. And sure enough, it's Kremlin Hillsdale basketball. Missed opportunity there from Cherokee to gain an extra possession. David Hoover has it now. Right wing, dribbling on Ramirez, takes the dribble, picks it up, gives it to Bonine, left wing. Gets a screen there from Schultz. Now up to Keithley. Keithley driving right. He's guarded by Noah Leslie. That one went off the foot of Leslie. He gives it to Bonine, nearly stolen away there by James. Risky pass, Granberg has it now. Driving left, and that one goes off of his foot. Rustin James hits the floor. Trying to get that loose ball. Coach Guffey wants to give his player a high five as David Granberg got in the way there for a moment. Good hustle there by Rustin James to get on the floor for the loose ball. Lennon Schultz with it now. Trying to give a head fake. Mess with the Cherokee defense guarding him. And Everett Bonine forces a foul on Rustin James. Coach Guffey says, dang it. As James cut off Everett Bonine. That's the 3rd on Rustin James. Rustin James may not score that many points, but he is he's the main facilitator for the Chiefs offense. No question about it. He's their primary ball handler, and when he's off the floor, it's a definite loss for the Chiefs. Everett Bonine shooting a 1-and-1. His first free throw is good. 3 points now for Everett Bonine, 24-13. Kremlin Hillsdale has scored 11 compared to the Chiefs' 2 in this frame. Second free throw for Bonine is up and good. Bonine's been working hard on his free throws. All too often this season, coach has seen him go 1 for 2. He cashes in going 2 for 2 there at the free throw line. Damian Ramirez has it now left wing. Passes to Leslie. Leslie underneath the green, and he's thrown out there by Everett Bonine. Might have been Bonine or Schultz there on that block. Could have been Schultz, might have been Bonine. Occasionally a fan will pop up, and I miss the number player involved in the action. Leslie's going to shoot a 3 off the inbounds pass. That one's no good. Landon Schultz comes down with a strong rebound for the Bronx. Bronx can cut the lead to single digits for the first time since the first quarter. Bonine hands it off to Granberg. Granberg, ball fake there to Harris Keithley. Gives it to David Hoover. Hoover has Roach right in his face. And Everett Bonine hit the deck there, and he is wincing in pain. His elbow is already black and blue. Did they grant a timeout there? I think they granted a timeout to Coach Hawkins and Kremlin Hillsdale. 30-second timeout as Kremlin Hillsdale retains possession. That was a dangerous sequence there. But Kremlin will have the ball down 10. We'll see if they can cut it to double digits. 3:36 left here in the second. Be right back.
Hardest times of your life, you want to call Lattisaw Evans.
Lattisaw Evans Funeral Home, the name you know, and the people you can trust.
Back here from Kremlin, it'll be Kremlin-Hillsdale ball on the far side near the scorer's table. Landon Schultz will inbound it for the Bronx. On the quarter, their starters. They have yet to come off the floor here in the second quarter. Bonine has it now. He's guarded by Jansen. Jansen down in a stance. He was guarded by Rustin James, but James just picked up his third foul. He took a seat on the bench. Now Granberg gives it to Schultz. Schultz over to Hoover. Hoover guarded by Roach. Finds Schultz inside, and he has put in some work on that left block in this second quarter. He has 6, and all of them have come from right there on that left block. It's an 8-point game now. 3:13 left here in the second quarter. Kremlin-Hillsdale showing some signs of life after falling behind by 20 in that first frame. 22-2 was your score entering this second quarter. Kremlin-Hillsdale has fought their way back to 24-16. Jay Jansen has it now, thought about shooting it, instead finds Leslie, finds Roach now right block. His turnaround jumper, I think he was surprised not to find resistance there. Jansen reaches for it on Everett Bonine. He taps it out of bounds. It'll remain with Kremlin-Hillsdale. Bonine checking his elbow, making sure there's no blood. Maddox Myers checking in for Kremlin-Hillsdale. We'll see who he subs out. He's going to get David Granberg. Granberg will sub out for Kremlin-Hillsdale. Maddox Myers checks in. Landon Schultz. Bronx have struggled inbounding the basketball on that tough Cherokee Chief defense. Myers now gets a pass from Bonine, and we get a foul. They're going to call Gabe Wyatt there. I believe that's going to be his second, and 2 free throws are upcoming from Maddox Myers. That's a drawback of playing aggressive defense like the Chiefs do. You do tend to accumulate a lot of team fouls. And after a while, you'll be in the bonus more often than not. First free throw rims in for Maddox Myers. Kremlin-Hillsdale has made all 5 of their free throws thus far. Colby Roberts checks in, as well as Damian Lobato. They've relieved Trevor Green and Noah Leslie. Damian Lobato checks in for the first time in this one. Second free throw up for Maddox Myers. They're going to call a lane violation on the shooter. I believe they got Maddox Myers on that one. So no shot there. As that one rimmed in, it would have cut the Cherokee lead to 6. Not so. So Lobato has it now left wing. He's guarded by Myers. Now Colby Roberts with it. Gives it over to Jay Jansen. Jansen guarded by Bonine. Bonine. And Jansen might have just moving his pivot foot. Lobato gets it inside, and that one's poked around. What is the call here? How do you call a foul on that? The ball was poked around. It was just, I don't see a foul there. It's just the ball's loose. That's all. Lobato couldn't handle the pass. Nonetheless, they call a foul there on Landon Schultz. That's his first. Schultz has been in foul trouble for the better part of this season. Jay Jansen gets it over to Colby Roach, right wing. Looks for Wyatt. Bounce passes to him. Gave Landon Schultz plenty of time to close out on the Cherokee big man. Now Jansen dribbles with his left hand. Looking for a Chief to pass to. He finds Lobato. Lobato out to Wyatt. 1:50 left here in the second quarter. 24-17 is your score. As Cherokee is on top of Kremlin-Hillsdale, 24-17. Roberts with it. He's going to shoot a deep 3 on Harris Keithley. That's up and no good. Coach Guffey unhappy with his guard there for shooting that one. Minute and a half left here in the second quarter. Maddox Myers found himself wide open. He wasted his dribble. Took a dribble for no reason. Coach Hawkins calling out his play. 1:25 left here, second quarter. Bronx want to run a specific play here. Myers looking for Schultz underneath. He finds Bonine up top. Bronx down by 7, trying to cut it to 4 or 5. He finds Hoover. Hoover with it now. Dribble handoff to Myers. Myers tried to one-hand force it inside to Schultz, and we're going to have a jump ball here. Yep, jump ball. It'll stay with Kremlin-Hillsdale. We've got a minute and 1 second left here in the half. Schultz will inbound it. Man-to-man defense for the Chiefs. It's giving Kremlin-Hillsdale a lot of trouble on these inbounds passes. Keithley, guarded by Roberts. Roberts forces Keithley to go left. Little does he know, Keithley, being a lefty, This layup from the middle of the lane is up and no good, and Schultz, lucky to not be called for a foul there. His putback layup was no good. That would have cut the lead to 5. Instead, Cherokee still up 24 to 17, 37 seconds left here before halftime. 35 seconds, 34. This is Roberts up top. Driving on Keithley, hands it off to Roach. Roach, and he's going to have an and one opportunity. Tough basket there as Roberts handed off to Roach. Roach drove on David Hoover. He's called for his second foul. Roach will be at the free throw line to complete the three-point play. That was Cherokee's first field goal of this second quarter. He's 2 for 2 at the line. Cherokee is 2 for 2 from the line in this quarter. Both points came from Noah Leslie in the frame. Roach's free throw is up and no good. Bonine got a hand on it. Unfortunately, that one's tipped out. Offensive rebound for Cherokee. 20 seconds left here. Cherokee lead is 9. Noah Leslie has it now. Gabe Wyatt with it. Coach Guffey calling at his set play. 10 seconds left here. This is Leslie. Leslie gets it up top to Wyatt. Wyatt driving right. He's going to kick it out to Leslie. Leslie's going to shoot from the near corner. That one's no good. It was an air ball. And Jansen, victim of some friendly fire there. Jansen and Green were both fighting for it. Jansen couldn't get it up in time. So 9-point lead for Cherokee. 26 to 17 is your score. So before we take our halftime break, I'll give you a summary of our points thus far. Everett Bonine has 4. Landon Schultz has 6. David Hoover has 2. Harris Keithley has 2. Caden Stewart has 2. Maddox Myers has 1. That gives the Bronx 17. They scored 15 in that second quarter. So for Cherokee, right now, the first basket of the game is going to Trevor Green. He has 8. Colby Roach has 2. Colby Roberts has 3. Rustin James has 3. Gabe Wyatt has 8. And Noah Leslie has 2, giving them 26. They only mustered 4 points in that second quarter to make your halftime score 26 to 17. We'll be right back with your second half of action here. We've got a good one here. It's Kremlin Hillsdale battling back. Make it a 9-point game.
Babe, it's time we go to Stewart Nissan. We need to trade in our old vehicle for a new one.
I'm already on it, honey.
Shop Stewart Nissan of Enid.com from the comfort of your home and get great deals like $1,000 cash back on the all-new 2020 Nissan Sentra and $4,000 off the 2020 Murano.
And we even deliver right to your door.
Stewart Nissan, where our people make the difference.
Wilshire Cabinet and Company sets the new standard in Oklahoma with custom pre-finished fine cabinetry, built in America to last a lifetime. Meet our expert team as we get to know you and your style of living in your home. Make the perfect choices to fit your design and budget with an unrivaled level of service. Complete your project with stunning selections from our hardware, Cambria countertop, and accessory collections. Experience our gallery, where inspiration is always fun, fresh, and lively.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
At Jumbo Foods, our commitment and involvement in the community has always been the driving force behind the way we do business. We are proud to support local initiatives from food pantries, church programs, our hometown first responders, frontline workers, teachers and school employees, surrounding schools, and so much more. Jumbo Foods, where customers and community matter most since 1987.
Life is a gift of building memories, accepting changes, and sharing experiences.
I don't think I ever really realized the importance of a funeral home until my mother passed away 2 years ago. Everything was just taken care of. Those are decisions you never want to make, and they were extremely helpful in leading us down that path. If you want your family to be taken care of in one of the hardest times of your life, you want to call Ladislaw Evans.
Ladislaw Evans Funeral Home, the name you know and the people you can trust.
Babe, it's time we go to Stewart Nissan. We need to trade in our old vehicle for a new one.
I'm already on it, honey.
Shop StewartNissanOfEnid.com from the comfort of your home and get great deals like $1,000 cash back on the all-new 2020 Nissan Sentra and $4,000 off the 2020 Murano.
And we even deliver right to your door.
Stewart Nissan, where our people make the difference.
Wilshire Cabinet & Company sets the new standard in Oklahoma with custom pre-finished fine cabinetry, built in America to last a lifetime. Meet our expert team as we get to know you and your style of living in your home. Make the perfect choices to fit your design and budget with an unrivaled level of service. Complete your project with stunning selections from our hardware, Cambria countertop, and accessory collections. Experience our gallery, where inspiration is always fun, fresh, and lively.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
At Jumbo Foods, our commitment and involvement in the community has always been the driving force behind the way we do business. We are proud to support local initiatives from food pantries, church programs, our hometown first responders, frontline workers, teachers and school employees, surrounding schools, and so much more. Jumbo Foods, where customers and community matter most since 1987.
Life is a gift of building memories, accepting changes, and sharing experiences.
I don't think I ever really realized the importance of a funeral home until my mother passed away 2 years ago. Everything was just taken care of. Those are decisions you never want to make. And
all right, so back to your third quarter of action. Our clock's got to try and get set up. Stop me if you've heard that one before. 26-17 is your score coming out of the half. Cherokee is on top. This is Rustin James. He gives it to Noah Leslie. Now James gets inside. That one goes off the hands of Trevor Green. Rustin James upset with himself there that he threw it so hard on that bounce pass. Green wasn't able to handle it. Bonine gets it now. Three-quarter court man for Cherokee. Picks up Bonine as James, giving the senior guard plenty of room to operate with. Trying to cut off that drive. Granberg now with it. Skips it over to Bonine. Bonine looked off balance there. Got it to Hoover. Hoover to Granberg. Granberg guarded by Wyatt. Wyatt now to Bonine. Bonine off a screen. His three-pointer's up and no good. Offensive rebound, Kremlin Hillsdale. This is David Granberg with it. Left-hand dribble going into Wyatt. His turnaround jump shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Green. So second chance opportunity there for Kremlin Hillsdale. Not able to cash in. Lead is still 9 for Cherokee. This is Wyatt now underneath. He finds Leslie. Leslie wide open on the baseline. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Granberg. Granberg gets it to Bonine. 6:55 left here, third quarters. Both teams exchange possessions. Coming up empty. Keithley finds Granberg. Granberg thought about shooting for three. Decided against it. Now gets it to Keithley. Keithley dribbling with his right hand. Gets it out to Bonine. Bonine guarded by James. Could shoot it if he wanted. Left-hand layup is up and no good. But they're going to say he's fouled. Who are they going to whistle that on? Leslie or James? If that's on James, they're going to get it on Leslie. If it was on James, it would have been his fourth, but instead they get Noah Leslie for his second, team's first of this half. So this is Bonine at the free throw line. He was 2 for 2 in the first half. First free throw's up and good. 5 points now for Everett Bonine, 26-18. It's your score. Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale. Second free throw upcoming for Bonine. Up and no good, too strong. Schultz tapped it out. Nearly came down with it. But Noah Leslie controls, gives it to James. Now James to Ramirez to Wyatt. Damian Ramirez is the player who sank the first basket of the game according to the official scorebook. Trevor Green tried to get it out to Rustin James. Everett Bonine tapped it away from him, and Rustin James, his right-hand layup after he came away with the loose ball, tapped away. It was blocked by Landon Schultz. Gabe Wyatt came down with the loose ball off the block, and he converts from the right elbow. That's Wyatt's first made basket since the first quarter. 28-18, Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale. This is David Granberg, guarded by Wyatt. Granberg dribbling with his left hand, looking inside. Schultz clears the lane to avoid a 3-second call. This is Keithley. Keithley is guarded by Leslie. Gets it to Granberg. Granberg inside to Schultz. Schultz, right block. His floater's up and no good. Rebounded by Trevor Green. Good defense there from Green. Good job of going straight up and then corralling that rebound. This is Rustin James, far side. Drives in the middle of the lane. Gets it to Leslie. Leslie left block. Layup's up and good. Coach Hawkins wants a timeout for Kremlin Hillsdale. Coach Hawkins doesn't want to see the momentum swing too far for Cherokee as Kremlin Hillsdale opened the half, scoring 1 point from the free throw line was Everett Bonine. Cherokee has scored the last 4, 2 baskets. One from Gabe Wyatt and the other one from Noah Leslie. 30-18 is your score. Cherokee up by 12. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
They were extremely helpful in leading us down that path. If you want your family to be taken care of in one of the hardest times of your life, you want to call Ladislaw Evans.
Ladislaw Evans Funeral Home, the name you know and the people you can trust.
Back here, third quarter of action, 5:18 left here in the third quarter. Ethan Haggard is checked in. He subbed out Harris Keithley. This is Haggard's first minutes of game action. He'll be inbound. He gets it to Schultz. Schultz took a dribble to gain the possession, and Everett Bonine has it now. Looked like he might have had James beat. Decided to pull it back out. Kremlin Hillsdale will try to set up their half-court offense that had so much success in that second quarter. Hoover gets it to Haggard. Haggard just threw it way past Lennon Schultz there. Haggard might have been a little excited to touch the ball on his first offensive possession since subbing in. Rustin James now. Bring it up for Cherokee. Chiefs are up 12, 30-18. 4:50 left here, third quarter. This is Wyatt dribbling with his right hand. Gives it to James now, left wing. Got a ball screen there from Leslie. Decided not to use it. Gives it to Wyatt. Wyatt to Ramirez. Ramirez gives it to Leslie. Coach Guffey imploring his team, make Kremlin Hillsdale work. We want a good shot here. This is Wyatt driving inside to Ramirez. Ramirez nearly had himself off balance there. Wyatt now left wing. Coach Guffey frustrated with his squad. He wants him to run the offense he called. This is Ramirez. Ramirez now to Leslie. Tried to force it underneath there to Green. Bonine tapped it away. Bonine hit the deck hard. What's new there? Hoover gives it to Bonine. Bonine off the deck. He's got tape on his elbow, on his legs, on his finger. There's no shortage of black and blue skin for Everett Bonine. Haggard gets it to Hoover, to Bonine in that corner, far corner, dribbling with his right hand. Wanted to hand it off to Granberg. Decided against it. Found Schultz now, left block. Gets it to Hoover. Hoover guarded by Ramirez. Now to Granberg. Granberg gets Leslie up in the air. Driving left. Wasn't able to convert from that left block. Ethan Haggard there with the rebound, and a putback is up and good. Good possession there from Kremlin Hillsdale as David Granberg took advantage of Noah Leslie's undisciplined on-ball defense. He got him up in the air, drove. Kremlin Hillsdale was able to convert on a second chance opportunity. This is Wyatt. Wyatt now to Leslie, left baseline, near baseline. And good defense there by David Hoover. Took it right out of Noah Leslie's hand. He held it out for him, and Hoover just took it away. Gets it to Granberg. Granberg tried to get it inside to Haggard. Now Schultz spinning around. He's guarded by Green. He shot it right over him. 2-point basket there from Landon Schultz. He's got 8 now. So a nice 6-point burst there from Kremlin Hillsdale. 4-point burst for Kremlin Hillsdale. 30-22 is your score. 2:51 left here in the third. We'll be right back as Cherokee still holds an 8-point lead. Coach Guffey wants a timeout to talk to his squad.
Babe, it's time we go to Stewart Nissan. We need to trade in our old vehicle for a new one.
I'm already on it, honey.
Shop Stewart Nissan of Enid.com from the comfort of your home and get great deals like $1,000 cash back on the all-new 2020 Nissan Sentra and $4,000 off the 2020 Murano.
And we even do.
All right, back here from Kremlin, we've got substitutions for the Bronx. So that's Caden Stewart, who checked out Landon Schultz. So Schultz is on the bench now in this third quarter of action. The only Bronx not to sub out thus far is Everett Bonine. This is Trevor Green now. Passes over to Rustin James. Bonine, a cross-country runner, so you know he's got the stamina to stay in all 32 minutes. Fadeaway jumper was no good for Cherokee there. Rebound goes to the Bronx. This is Bonine bringing it up. Bronx have had success in their half-court offense, getting it inside to the block. This is Haggard now, and Wyatt was able to get around him. We got a foul now. Haggard didn't quite jump to that basketball. May call in for a foul, fighting for that loose ball with Gabe Wyatt. Good steal there for Wyatt. Jay Jansen checks in. Damian Ramirez checks out for Cherokee. Ethan Haggard committed his first. That's the team's first. Both teams have played relatively clean here in this second half of action. Both teams with one team foul each. Colby Roberts now gets it to Rustin James. James underneath to Green. Green has his shot blocked by a pair of Bronx. That was Haggard and Stewart, who both converged on Green there. Green was determined to turn around and shoot it. Shot it right into 4 Bronx hands. Bonine passes to Granberg. Granberg looking inside for Stewart. Got it to Haggard. Haggard inside to Stewart. Stewart's turnaround jumper. They're going to say he walked. Stewart was trying to force one up from the mid-post there. Couldn't get it to fall, and Caden Stewart will be subbed out. Landon Schultz comes back in. Colby Roach subs out for Trevor Green for Cherokee. So now the tallest player on the floor is Gabe Wyatt and Landon Schultz. Both about the same height. There's a three-point basket there from Gabe Wyatt. That one was pure as it looked like Kremlin Hillsdale wasn't sure who had Gabe Wyatt there. And we've got a zone defense now from Coach Guffey. Kremlin Hillsdale wants to run a set play against the brand new zone defense of Cherokee. This is Bonine. Bonine to Granberg. Granberg is wide open. Gives it back to Bonine. Bonine now to Hoover. Hoover to Granberg. Granberg underneath to Schultz. Schultz finds Haggard. Haggard couldn't hang on to it. That was right in the hands of Haggard. Coach Hawkins can't believe it. He's stomping around over there on his sideline. Jansen wide open three, rattles in. So a pair of three-point baskets from Cherokee puts them up by 14. Kremlin Hillsdale had worked so hard to cut that lead down. Cherokee just opened it right back up. Bonine now to Granberg. Granberg looking inside to Bonine, now to Hoover. Hoover inside to Schultz. Schultz to Haggard. Haggard handles this pass, unable to put it up and in. Schultz fighting for that rebound. They're going to say it's tapped out by Cherokee. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. 14-point lead here for Cherokee. Bronx need a score here before the end of the frame. Granberg has it now, gives it to Hoover. Hoover looking inside for Schultz. That one was tapped away. Colby Roberts tapped it, and Rustin James was there for the steal. Left-hand layup there. Beautiful job there by Rustin James to fake it to Roberts. He squared up his body. It looked like he was squaring up to pass it. Left-hand scoop layup is up and in. Rustin James, 5 points now for him. We've got a kick ball the other way as Jay Jansen kicked that one. He was trying to prevent Granberg from passing it to Bonine up top. 11 seconds left here, third quarter. Harris Keefe's going to check in for Kremlin Hillsdale. He subs out Ethan Haggard. Looks like Kremlin Hillsdale wants to run a set play. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bonine gets it to Keefe. Keefe, sharpshooter, tried to get it to Granberg, and Rustin James, he had a steal there, and he stepped out of bounds, trying to corral it. Good hustle there from the Cherokee senior. So Schultz will have it once again. Same place they had it 6 seconds ago. 5 seconds now on the clock. Bonine with it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He has it up the elbow. He shoots it from the free throw line, pulls up, and it's good. 2-pointer there from Everett Bonine. That gives him 3 in the quarter and 7 on the evening. 38-24 is your score. As Cherokee really made a run there at the end of that third quarter. Kremlin Hillsdale had cut the lead to 8. Cherokee came down, hit a pair of threes, and then got a 2-pointer off of a steal from Rustin James. Made the lead 16. Everett Bonine's 2-pointer at the end of the quarter cut it to 14. 38-24 is your score. Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale, 38-24.
Deliver right to your door.
Stewart Nissan, where our people make the difference.
Wilshire Cabinet & Company sets the new standard in Oklahoma with custom pre-finished fine cabinetry. Built in America to last a lifetime. Meet our expert team as we get to know you and your style of living in your home.
So both teams have just received their first warnings to get back out on the floor for this fourth quarter of action. It'll be Kremlin Hillsdale basketball to start the frame. They just received 2 points from Everett Bonine to cut the Cherokee lead to 14. 38-24 is your score. 12 points in the frame there for Cherokee to just 7 for Kremlin Hillsdale. So this is Landon Schultz as Kremlin Hillsdale has their starters in. On the floor for Cherokee, Colby Roberts, Colby Roach, Gabe Wyatt, Jade Jansen, and Rustin James. 2-3 zone here from Cherokee, something that Kremlin Hillsdale didn't see until the last minute of that third quarter. Jade Jansen, and what in the world? Granberg, they're going to say that he passed it out of Jansen's leg, reached for it, touched it, and the ball goes to Cherokee. So Roach has it now, right wing, gives it to Jansen, Jansen out to James, underneath to Roach. Schultz got caught napping there, defending that post. James runs into the concession stand, trying to steal that rebound away from Everett Bonine. So we'll see how Kremlin Hillsdale responds. Cherokee in a zone. Kremlin Hillsdale typically has a harder time with man-to-man. Coach Guffey did not like the way that Kremlin Hillsdale was going inside on his man-to-man defense. David Hoover gets it to David Granberg, now far side, left wing. He's got it by Jansen. Jansen now to Granberg now to Bonine. Bonine guarded by Jansen. 2 men on top of that zone are Jansen and Roberts. This is Granberg to Keithley in the corner. His three-pointer's up and good. Kremlin Hillsdale needed that about as bad as they need air. 11-point lead now for Cherokee, 38-27. Good first possession of the quarter there for Kremlin Hillsdale. Gabe Wyatt now gets it to Jansen. Jansen over to James. Now to Roach. That was the second possession of the quarter for Kremlin Hillsdale. To Jansen now left wing, up to Roberts. Roberts to Wyatt. Wyatt guarded by Schultz. Kremlin Hillsdale still in man-to-man. You can bet Coach Hawkins is going to stay in that for all 32 minutes. This is Roberts now right wing. Far side. He gets it to Roach. Roach up top to Jansen now left wing, guarded by Granberg. Jansen gets it to Wyatt. Wyatt at the free throw line. Out to Roach. So he surrendered that free throw line position, and we got a 30-second timeout for Coach Guffey. Coach Guffey, frustrated with his team, saying, be aggressive, shoot the basketball. Yelling at Rustin James specifically, and Coach Guffey, he wouldn't yell at his players if he didn't think that they could not handle it. 6:16 left here, fourth quarter. Cherokee up by 11 after a three-pointer from Harris Keithley opened the fourth quarter of scoring. So Cherokee will have the ball on the far side. They'll either have it far side or near side, near half court. Coach Guffey imploring his players, be aggressive, be smart with an 11-point lead. Coach Hawkins has his starters out on the floor. Bronx now. Just as I say that Kremlin Hillsdale would not switch to man-to-man, what do? They switch to zone. But they wouldn't switch out of man-to-man, they switch to zone. 2-3 zone now for both teams. This is Roberts now, far corner, near corner, Now Jansen inside to Green. Green's turnaround basket, no good. Fading away, couldn't get it to fall. And Schultz has it stolen away there by Jansen. Bad turnover there for Kremlin Hillsdale. Now James dribbling with his right hand, picks it up, gives it to Green now, far corner. Back to James. James driving right, gives it to Wyatt. Wyatt underneath. That shot is too short, no good. Goes to Kremlin Hillsdale. Coach Guffey doesn't know how that basketball could possibly be Kremlin Hillsdale's ball. He says, we didn't even touch it after we shot it. Not sure if he's correct. The officials say no. Granberg now, driving right. He tried to hand it off to Hoover, and Rustin James was there to steal it away. You just got to go up when you're already that far in. He didn't. Jay Jansen misses a right-handed bunny. Cherokee needed those points. 11-point lead now for Cherokee, but it feels like the Bronx are just hanging around. 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Keithley gets it to Hoover. Hoover underneath to Schultz. Schultz has it blocked there by Wyatt. Coach Hawkins can't believe that Lennon Schultz was blocked there. Claps his hands together. frustrated because that's the shot that they wanted. Granberg subs out. Maddox Myers subs in. Colby Roberts subs out. Noah Leslie checks in. This is Rustin James now, guarded by Everett Bonine. Bronx are back in man-to-man. So Coach Hawkins was anticipating that out of that timeout, Coach Guffey would try and run a man-to-man set. As Wyatt hoists a three, that one was up and no good. Rustin James hit the deck hard there. Maddox Myers comes away with it, and we've got a foul there on Noah Leslie. Leslie, that'll be his third. Team second. One foul was called in that third quarter on each team. 4.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. They've gone 3.5 minutes without calling a foul in this final frame. 4:20 left here, fourth quarter. 11-point lead for Cherokee. Kremlin will try to cut it to single digits once again. Maddox Myers with it now. Gives it to Hoover. Hoover has it stolen away there by Rustin James, and James dribbled it off of his foot. Gives it back to Wyatt. Wyatt contested two-pointers up and no good. And Hoover knocked to the deck there by James, no call. Bonine secured it there for Kremlin Hillsdale. Maddox Myers shuffled his feet on that far side. Coach Guffey screaming for a walk. He gets it. That's a turnover on Kremlin Hillsdale. Andrew Wright subs out Maddox Myers. David Granberg looks gassed on the bench. Coach Hawkins will take Myers under his wing and talk to him about how to not turn it over when you're down 11 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Wyatt with it now, left wing, near side. Gives it to Jansen. Jansen over to James, right wing. Looking for Leslie. Instead passes to Green, top of the key. Now to Jansen. Jansen underneath. And that is stolen away there. Harris Keithley, right-hand layup. No one defending him. That one's good. 9-point game now, 3.5 minutes left, and all of a sudden Kremlin Hillsdale's within single digits. Striking distance. All 5 points in this fourth quarter for either team come by way of Harris Keithley. He made a three-pointer and now a layup. This is James underneath to Wyatt. Wyatt thought about going up. He does. Turns around. Made it harder than it needed to be. And Landon Schultz did a great job there saving that basketball. And we've got a foul. They're going to call that on Noah Leslie. Noah Leslie had 1 foul in the first half. He's been called for the last 3 fouls on Cherokee. 3 team fouls in the half for Cherokee, and all of them are on Noah Leslie. He has 4 fouls now. Coach Guffey will keep Leslie in. Bonine, guarded by Jansen. Cherokee has gone back to man-to-man. Official counting to 5. He's got to be getting close. Bonine gets it to Hoover. Hoover now to Wright. Wright hands it off to Schultz. Schultz now to Hoover. Underneath to Schultz now. Left block. That shot is too strong. No good. Noah Leslie comes down with the rebound. 2.5 minutes left here. 9-point lead for Cherokee. Coach Guffey screaming, run the offense. Green has it now. Gives it to James. The offense appears to culminate in a shot on the block for a cutter on the opposite side. The goal is to swing it from left to right or right to left. If you swing it from right to left, the cutter should be coming from that right side to the left. Same as the ball action goes. Andrew Wright did a good job playing defense there, and we've got a timeout. Cherokee wants a full timeout. It's Coach Guffey upset with Jay Jansen and Noah Leslie there. He brings them both together, giving them both coaching about how to run that offense he so desperately wants to execute. 9 points separate these two teams. Cherokee 38, Kremlin Hillsdale 29. 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
The perfect choices to fit your design and budget with an unrivaled level of service. Complete your project with stunning selections from our hardware, Cambria countertop, and accessory collections. Experience our gallery, where inspiration is always fun, fresh, and lively.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do.
Back here in Kremlin, Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale by 9. 2 minutes left here, fourth quarter. This is Jay Jansen. He'll give it to Rustin James. The Bronx line up in a 2-3 zone. Coming out of a timeout, it appears. Coach Hawkins wants to frustrate Coach Guffey coming out of a timeout. Thinks that Guffey might have drawn up a man-to-man set there. He wants to come out in zone. Second time he's done that in this fourth quarter. James gives it over to Leslie. Leslie, guarded by Wright. Nearly stolen away there by Hoover. Jansen comes away with it. Now to James. Now up top to Leslie. We got a foul there as Harris Keithley. It's going to be called for his second. Fouls Rustin James there. Minute and a half left here. So we got substitutions. All the Kremlin Hillsdale starters are back on the floor. Caden Stewart had subbed in there, but now he subs back out. So both starters now for each team are on the floor. This is Noah Leslie. He skips it over to Jansen. Jansen is trapped now. They're going to call a foul. They're going to get that on Hoover. They'll get that on David Hoover. That is Hoover's third. Team's third. Still a long way to the bonus, but it looks like that's where we are inevitably going to be, unless Kremlin Hillsdale can force a steal here. Andrew Wright subbed in, no doubt for fouling purposes, as Rustin James has it up top. Everett Bonine nearly got a steal. Good job ball handling there by James. Bonine called for his second. Team's fourth. It looks like the fouls will come in bunches now for Kremlin Hillsdale. They'll force Cherokee to win this game with free throws, so they can get more possessions to try and cut this lead. 1:17 left here as Damon Ramirez gets it to Wyatt, and jump ball as Everett Bonine ties up Wyatt there at the block. 38-29 still your score. 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. David Hoover at the scorer's table. He will check in for Andrew Wright. Wright, the freshman, checks out. He was in there for fouling purposes. Everett Bonine got a jump ball. The next possession arrow will go to Kremlin Hillsdale. So the next jump ball will go to Kremlin Hillsdale. The official checking with the scorer's table, making sure that everything is working properly. Not sure what the call is here. Both coaches come together, trying to talk it out. So it looks like the officials were looking at the scoreboard. I'm not sure if they were trying to figure out how many team fouls each team had, how many fouls were on a single player, but nonetheless, we're back here. Rustin James looking for a Chief to get it to. And timeout Cherokee as Coach Guffey forced to burn one there to avoid a turnover, as James could not find a Chief to pass it to. 9-point lead here for Cherokee. Nearly to a minute mark left. 1:13 left. 38-29 your score. Cherokee on top of Kremlin Hillsdale. Full timeout for Cherokee as they'll try and set up an inbound play to secure this lead.
Rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in...
All right, so back here from Kremlin. The Chiefs are on top of the Bronx, 38-29. 1 minute, 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Rustin James has it underneath. He gets it to Noah Leslie. Leslie gets it up top to Ramirez. Chiefs want to run the clock, force Kremlin Hillsdale to foul, and they do. That foul is going to be on David Granberg. I believe that's his first. It's the first that I have on him, sure enough. Not to toot my own horn here, but book is right sometimes. Noah Leslie, guarded by Bonine. He picks up his dribble. They're going to get a foul there. I believe they're going to get it on Everett Bonine. So 16 fouls now on Kremlin Hillsdale. That's Bonine's third. The next one, the Chiefs will be shooting. So we'll see who they foul here. Maddox Myers will check in for Kremlin Hillsdale. Who will he check out? He subs out Everett Bonine. That's Everett Bonine's first trip to the bench this game. This is Jansen trying to get it in. Wyatt is fouled by Schultz. Schultz's second foul. Gabe Wyatt will be your free throw shooter. Wyatt is 1 for 1 from the line today. He converted an and one opportunity early in this one. So 1 and 1 here. If he misses the first, it's a live ball. Second free throw. First free throw is up and no good as Schultz grabs the rebound, and he stepped on the line. Schultz could not grab that one. So it came off the rim hard. So Cherokee, second chance here. That's got to kill you if you're a Kremlin Hillsdale supporter or a coach. Rustin James gets it into Damian Ramirez. He's fouled. Ramirez will be shooting now. So Cherokee has not attempted a free throw since the second quarter, according to my statistics. Damian Ramirez at the line for a 1 and 1. He will get a second one if he makes it, but he has to make it. It's a live ball on the first. That one rims out, and Rustin James with the rebound. So Cherokee gets the offensive rebound on the free throw. That's a pair of missed opportunities there for the Bronx as they got what they wanted. They sent the Chiefs to the free throw line, got a miss, but weren't able to secure the rebound. Coach Hawkins wants a timeout. I believe that was Coach Hawkins. Full timeout for Kremlin Hillsdale. Bonine was whistled for his fourth foul there, something to keep an eye on. 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Cherokee is up 9. We'll be right back. So back here in Kremlin, Cherokee is up 9. They have yet to score in this fourth quarter. They've missed both free throws that they've taken in this final frame. Kremlin Hillsdale dug themselves in too deep of a hole, it appears, to climb out of. They were down 38-24 beginning the fourth quarter, and with less than a minute left, they've held Cherokee scoreless, but they've only scored 5 themselves, all of them coming from the hands of Harris Keithley on a three-pointer and a shot from the mid-post. So Rustin James will be your free throw shooter. 1 and 1. This will be the last time Cherokee will shoot a 1 and 1. It's on the next Kremlin Hillsdale foul. Cherokee will be awarded 2 free throws every time. James's shot is up. No good. Kremlin Hillsdale gets the rebound this time. That's Schultz with it. Bonine. He's going to be guarded by James. He's picked up at half court. Harris Keithley's three-pointer is up and no good. Offensive rebound, fought for. James gets on the floor. He's fought for with Bonine. And Schultz fouls Rustin James. James did a good job hustling there. He was right in the middle of it. 41 seconds left here. Kremlin Hillsdale still has a chance. They just need some help from Cherokee. They've gotten it, as Cherokee has missed all 3 free throws they've attempted in this quarter. They just managed to get offensive rebounds twice. James's first free throw of 2 is up and no good. So make them 0 for 4 in this quarter. James is 0 for 2 now. We'll see how he does on this third one. This would make it a 10-point game. Push it to 4 possessions. That one rattles in. So 39-29 is your score. Everett Bonine got to go. 35 seconds left here, fourth quarter. And Rustin James pokes it away from him. Harris Keithley dove. Appeared to smack Rustin James's head right into the floor. Coach Guffey frustrated with the officials. Checking on Rustin James there. Looks like he might have a goose egg forming above that right eye. And what is the call here? Did they call a jump ball? So I think they called a jump ball between Rustin James and Harris Keithley. The official wants Rustin James to sub out. Noah Leslie will check in. So Kremlin Hillsdale will have the basketball. 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Schultz gets it to Hoover. Hoover might have shuffled his feet. His step back three-pointer is up and no good. Too strong. Noah Leslie comes down with the rebound. And David Granberg is going to foul Noah Leslie. Leslie will have 2 shots coming up for the Chiefs here. 26 seconds left as Coach Hawkins takes a seat. Looks all but academic now. 26 seconds left here. Noah Leslie can push the lead to 12. He's 2 for 2 from the line thus far. Checking in now. First free throw's up and good. Checking in now is Chris Peffley. Peffley is a senior. He subs out Damian Ramirez. Leslie's first free throw is up and good. Coach Hawkins wants a timeout. His squad is down 11. Cherokee scored their first 2 points of the quarter. Both of them have come with less than a minute left. 26 seconds left here. Kremlin Hillsdale is down by 11. 1 free throw upcoming for Noah Leslie. Then Kremlin Hillsdale's got to score a whole lot of points in not very much time to have a shot. 26 seconds left here. Fourth quarter will be.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Back here, Noah Leslie, about to shoot his second free throw. Also checking into the game is Aaron Peffley. So Chris Peffley and Aaron Peffley have both checked in, seniors for the Chiefs, as Leslie cashes in on the second free throw. Bonine gets it to Granberg. Granberg, left wing. Step back three-pointers up and short, no good. Cherokee will grab the rebound. It's Aaron Peffley with it. Peffley's left-hand layup is up and good. So icing on the cake here is Aaron Peffley's layup. That'll make it 43-29. Hoover's three-pointer is up and short. Time will expire here. Cherokee comes out of Kremlin Hillsdale with a win. 43-29. Here's your score. Cherokee only mustered 4 points in that final frame. 5 points in that final frame. So that was Aaron Peffley who came away with the two-pointer with less than 10 seconds left. He subbed in with 25 seconds left and managed to get on the ledger to end it. So your final score, 29-42. Bronx fall to the Cherokee Chiefs by 13. So we really had a tale of 2 quarters. Kremlin Hillsdale was able to outscore the Chiefs in 2 quarters while being outscored in the other 2. Everett Bonine finished with 7. Landon Schultz had 8. David Hoover had 2. Harris Keithley had 7, including 5 in the fourth quarter. All of Kremlin Hillsdale's points in the fourth quarter. Ethan Haggard had 2. Caden Stewart had 2. Maddox Myers had 1. For Cherokee, Noah Leslie had 9. Damian Ramirez had 2. Gabe Wyatt had 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 13. Rustin James, who might come out of this one with a couple more bruises. A brutal shot to the head with about 30 seconds left. No foul called. He finished with 6. Gutsy performance there by Rustin James in that fourth quarter. He was fighting for every single loose ball. Got to respect a kid like that. Colby Roberts hit a 3-pointer in the first quarter. Colby Roach had 2 points. Trevor Green had 6, all coming in the first quarter. Aaron Peffley had 2 in that fourth quarter. So that'll do it from Kremlin Hillsdale. Your final score, 43-29. We'll be back. You'll hear from me again at the Cherokee Strip Tournament all 3 days. It's Hayden Bonine signing off from Kremlin.
At Jumbo Foods, our commitment and involvement in the community has always been the driving force behind the way we do business. We are proud to support local initiatives from food pantries, church programs, our hometown first responders, frontline workers, teachers and school employees, surrounding schools, and so much more.